I would like to share one surprising strategy to get your most resistant teen to use a planner. Now, a lot of students struggle to use planners or calendars. Either they think, well, they don't work, or their plan of keeping everything in their head and remembering is working fine for them. But we know that it doesn't work. We know that we need to write things down. We need to have some kind of schedule so we know what's coming up. But a lot of students just struggle to use planners, and so they're quite resistant to using a planner. And so the way I'd go about this with your teenager is I would have a conversation about how you really want them to have fun this semester, and how they get to create their own fun. They get to create fun. We get to create our fun. We are in control of the fun that we decide to have every day. And so you want to get them to get into the driver's seat and realize that by having a plan and a calendar, they actually do get to have more fun. And so what I would say is, the way I would go about this is I'd say, say to your teenager, hey, wouldn't it be great if you had more time for the fun stuff you wanted to do? Wouldn't that be great if you had, if you could do a lot more in a small amount of time and be more organized and have more fun? Because you want them to see that a calendar is a way of protecting their free time, to making sure that they have fun. And so you want to say, look, I really want to encourage you to use a planner because it is a way of protecting your time. And you could use those words as well to see if that resonates with them. So, and then what you could do, well, how about we try a calendar this semester? And you want to kind of make it more of a question as opposed to you have to use a calendar. How about we try this? How about we give it a couple of weeks? What do you think? And then what you say is, hopefully they're buying in. If not, then you could carry on the conversation and say, well, how about we try this? And what if we added in all the fun stuff first? What if you put down, all the things you want to do at various times, when you want to spend time with your friends, and we block off time on a calendar? What do you think? And hopefully by this stage, their eyes are lit up and they're kind of interested in hearing what you have to say. Because normally we schedule in all the academics, all the things that have to get done, and now we'll see what time is left over. And so see if that kind of like tactic will work, and say, well, how about choosing your favorite color? And then you can make block times on the calendar just to sort of decide what you want to do. And hopefully they're excited. And then after that, you say, well, how about now we fill in all the academics? And then, you can choose different colors for different subjects. It's more visual. It also helps them to know that whenever they see blue on the calendar, that's when it's math. Or green, that's when it's science. And you may use a paper calendar, or you may use a Google Calendar, whatever works best for your kids. I always just prefer paper calendars, but it's more hands-on. But maybe you could discuss what works best for your teenagers as well. So hopefully that'll create a lot more buy-in, a lot more excitement to begin even just trying a planner. And then you could kind of get together once a week and say, well, how is this working? How is this not working? What's hard about this plan? What do you need to change for next week? And so it's constantly encouraging them and supporting them is what's working and what's not working. Because you can't just try it for 1 week and say, well, it's not working, I'm not doing it. See, Mom, it doesn't work. You need to try a little bit longer and ask those questions. What's hard? What's the most distracting? How can we change this for next week? And so constantly having that conversation. So I hope this has been helpful. I'm Mandy Frost, academic life coach to students and a coach to parents.